What happened after the International Rescue Committee was made aware of the findings in our report?
We launched a full internal investigation into the practices that were happening here, and that entailed interviews and case file review, email review, so quite rigorous. And we did confirm that the practice was happening in isolated incidences here. Of the 2,200 refugees that we had resettled in the last couple of years, we found that 24 families were impacted by this isolated practice.
What is happening with them now?
A few of the families did want to move their housing location, and so we supported them with that. The rest were happy where they were. But we also, whenever we do a home visit, we also talk about what else is going on with the family, additional support that they need. And for all the families, if we were able to offer, whether it's employment assistance or school supplies or referrals for health issues, that's what we do, and that's what we did with these families.
Can you be more specific about what kind of support? Was it financial support?
It ranged. It depended on what the family wanted, because we always defer to what the family wants and needs. And so for some of them, we did offer some assistance in finding new locations. And so we have great contacts with property managers, so we're able to do that where the inventory is available. And then logistics for moving, things like that.
You've made some staffing changes. The executive director is now no longer with your agency. How was that decision made, and who made it?
Well, the executive director decided to leave the organization. And so we are excited to be receiving a new executive director who will be starting in mid-January. And we haven't quite made the public announcement yet, but we know that she's going to be a terrific fit for this office and for the community, and she's coming back to California.
Some of the families that we interviewed 7, some of them, not all of them, said that they were specifically directed by the caseworker to sign a lease that didn't accurately list every member of their family. How is the IRC addressing the issue of caseworkers who might have coached families to frankly lie?
Through our investigation and then our follow-up, we have directly addressed that with staff and made it very clear that despite their best of intentions for these families, and we know that they were coming from a really good place and dedication to assisting these refugees in this life-saving program. Without this program, refugees would stay in limbo in displacement overseas or still be at risk of losing their lives where they are. So we know our staff have the best of intentions of helping to save these families, but those types of practices, put a lot of things at risk, and they've been made very clear that that can't continue. And we're going to continue to monitor that.
How has resettlement of refugees in San Diego changed since talking about the things that we found in our report? We
are reviewing family size and seeing, according to the housing inventory that's available, what size can really thrive here. We work with all of our families to stabilize, to get their first jobs. We have a wide range of programs. It's not just receiving them when they first come, but we work with refugees for up to 5 years and beyond, because the adaptation to their new environment, the language acquisition, the learning of new skills to be employed through jobs that will really provide for their families is all tough for refugees coming from different cultures and environments. And so we want to make sure that based on all of those opportunities that there are here for refugees, but we're also that it's the right fit in terms of the economic environment.
Well, thank you very much for talking with us and being open.
Thank you so much for having me. We appreciate it.